So where do we begin with this, my love?
Right, I'm starting with the stamp and I'm going to ink it up using my clear embossing ink pad.
OK, now don't forget all of the other extra bits and pieces that you see Sarah use throughout the hour. Subject to availability, they should be on our website, www.crateandcraft.tv.
Right, I'm just going to stamp this out. Lots of pressure. And then I need to apply the sticky stuff embossing powder.
OK.
Because this is going to stick.
So this is the sticky stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is part of the Essentials kit and also, of course, part of the Saver deal.
Now you can see it's white. And when we heat it, it's going to turn quicker than a regular embossing powder. And as soon as it turns clear, we have to remove the heat. Because when it goes clear, you can just see it turning there.
Oh, yes.
That's the stickiness. You need to move away, because if you keep heating it, you will overheat it and it will dry. So we just want to do this. As I say, it's much quicker than a regular powder.
OK, so now it's gone completely sticky.
Yep, so that's all sticky now. So we need some leafing.
Now, this is the bit that I'm really intrigued to see, because I think if you've not tried leafing before, it really is something quite sensational.
Now, in my pot here, I keep all the bits left over. They all start as sheets. And so I end up with a selection of colours.
So you've mixed and matched your colours here? So you're not picking any particular one?
I'm just doing a variety.
So this is why it would make sense to either go for the Saver deal or also, of course, go for the actual sheets that we've got, this selection of the 4 packs of the sheets.
And I keep it in here because you don't want to waste anything. You can always find a use for it. Keep all the little bits. Now, this is my colour duster.
OK.
And if I put that on here. And I just need to apply gentle pressure and a circular motion. And you can see the image is starting to come through.
Oh, well, that sticky stuff really is sticky. It holds the leaf in place, doesn't it?
It does, yes. And you don't want to use anything as harsh as a stipple brush, because that could take away...
So this is quite a soft, non-abrasive brush?
That's right, yes. It is, because this is a fairly intricate design. Obviously, the more intricate the design, the longer this is going to take.
Yes.
And...
That is beautiful. I mean, if you had like a larger design than Sarah, would you sort of do half the sticky stuff and then come back and then... Or would you do the whole thing at once again?
I would do the whole thing at once. The only thing that's going to take the time is this, is the getting rid of the loose. But again, you can keep that and use it later.
Look at that already. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, that on its own is just a... It's a vision. I'm feeling festive already. I tell you, gorgeous. OK, so what comes next?
Right, let's put that away. And...
A little tidy up.
Yes.
I like that. I like your style.
I'm sparkling already. Right, OK, on this, I'm going to make another use for the leaf.
OK.
Oh, if I can...
So this bit that we've got here, or if you need me to get the lid off or whatever, you've done it, haven't you? This
is a plain piece of card. Now, I want a large amount of diamond glaze. And I do need my leaf again. This is where I use the tiny pieces.
Now, the diamond glaze, is this something specific that you would need for this? So we should have this hopefully on our website.
This is definitely on the website, yes. This is just another way of using your leaf. So all those little bits.
Oh, my word. That diamond glaze, if you do want it, you may have seen it on other Stamp Addicts shows here on Crate and Craft.
And I'm just going to mix it in with my paintbrush. And just... brush it around the edges. You only need it on the edges because it's the only bit you're going to see.
Do you know, there's nothing else like this, is there? It's completely unique.
It is, and there's such a variety of ways of using all of these products. We like products with multi-use.
Well, multi-use, but I mean also great value for money, and the fact the amazing dynamic results you get with this too.
And you can keep adding depending on the look that you want.
Are you a sparkly kind of girl then, Sarah? I'm getting the impression you are.
I think I am.
Yes, I think we are.
Now, that will take about 10 minutes to dry.
OK.
So we need to leave that to dry.
So literally, as is at the moment, that's like that. And as Sarah said, about 10 minutes to dry for that. But you can see already the sparkle coming on good and strong there.
And because I'm using my heat sheet, then it just wipes away. OK,
now that's a heat sheet as well. Again, they should be available on our website, so do check out the website. Another fabulous Stamp Addicts product.
I'm going to create my background, and I'm using the Season's Greetings and I'm using the same ink pad, the Versamark, the clear one, because it also acts as a watermark.
Lovely.
So I'm just going to randomly stamp it.
Now, the details for the season's greetings stamp, which also, of course, comes with that wonderful partridge pear tree stamp that you have seen Sarah use already. Those two go together for £16.90. 139808 is the item number there.
So that's my background. And now, I'll just leave that to dry for a few seconds. I've got my base card. Now, I don't measure things. I just start creating the first piece, so I have to make a card to fit.
OK.
So I kind of do most things by eye.
I like that idea, though. Like a true crafter, I suppose, isn't it?
So I found a card that it's basically all going to fit on. So on this Score It board.
Now, the Score It board, we haven't got on today's show, but I mean, again, you may have seen many, many fabulous Stamp Addicts shows here on Create and Craft. This should be, again, subject to availability, because it's always very popular on our website.
Now, it has a 0 in the centre, and it goes up to 30 centimetres long, so which is a 12-inch piece of paper. So you can put it, you can place it, and so I can see it's 11.5 centimetres each side. That gives me my centre line.
OK.
And the score tool has a groove in it which fits over the metal. And then, whoops, you just pulled out.
So really, you can't go wrong with this, can you? You've got the groove, you've got the line, put the two together and Bob's your uncle.
And then you just fold it over and there's your crease card.
OK.
So having all those measurements on there makes it much easier.
So we've got all the bits and pieces. Now it's a case, I'm assuming, of putting them together.
That's right, yeah. That one's still drying, so I've got one here that's already dry. And I'm just going to glue them all together and pop them on there.
So layering them together. So
yes.
The first one to go down is going to be the background. Oh, it's going to be the... Oh, and you're going to do the work from the top down.
Yes.
So the tree onto the actual backing of the leaf, and then the backing onto the background with a stamp on it.
I always seem to work from the top down. And on there.
OK.
And this is the trio.
Out with the tape.
Which is the 3 sizes in one machine.
Okie dokie. Now, again, that should be available here at Create and Craft. Just spend all day on the website. After the show, go to that website, tamp in Stamp Addicts and the search engine, and all of these wonderful products will just pop up for your crafty delectation. OK.
There we go. This is the final layer.
Gorgeous card. May I say it's what an expensive-looking card?
That's the metal leafing, isn't
Well,
it?
it is, isn't it? It's like you can't fail to get dynamic, dazzling effects. I love